So hello to all the Fighting Lifestyle readers. I am Mohammed Mirza, General Manager and one of the founders of Desert Force. I'd like to talk about the next event we have coming up on January 25th, which will be in Dubai. A great event coming up. We have an interim title fight between Mohammed Fakhreddine and Jarrah Al Salewe, which also happens to be a rematch. This is our second visit back to Dubai, our fourth visit overall to the UAE. We're very glad to be here. It's always great holding an event in the UAE, and it's a great step to the expansion of Desert Force throughout the region to hold the event in Dubai, which is a hub in the region. And we'd like to thank in advance the efforts of the Dubai Sports Council, the government of Dubai, the leadership of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, of course, is exemplary throughout the region. And we're very glad to be here in Dubai and to have one of the most important events, in addition to the first event of the year in 2016, to happen here in Dubai on January 25th.
Now let's talk about where the event is going to be taking place and how is it going to be different this time around.
The event in Dubai will be at the SkyDive facility, Dubai's SkyDive Dubai, and we look forward to having it. It's one of the first ones we do in a semi-outdoor format. We also have a very large presence of local fighters, maybe not necessarily Emirati, but people based in the UAE, and that's great for everywhere we visit. The event itself, again, on the 25th, SkyDive Dubai. We're very excited to be back in Dubai and very excited to keep growing the Desert Force brand here, as we'd like to do in the remaining Arab countries we are touring currently.
Now you recently had an event in Egypt. How did that go? It was your first event in Egypt. Can you talk about how did the show come along over there? How was the event?
Well, yes, our last event was in Egypt. We had the Academia finale, the fight between Ibrahim Al-Sawi and Mohammed Karaki. Visiting all these different Arab countries is always a task. It's never easy doing the first event in any country, but what's important is the outcome. And the event was a success in terms of the education we provided to the Egyptian population regarding Desert Force and MMA. The interest the fight between Mohammed Karaki and Ibrahim Sawi generated in Egypt itself and throughout the Arab world, and the level of media coverage we received from local Egyptian media and specialized MMA media was massive. And so in general, the event was a success. However, going to any country the first time is difficult. It's not easy. You got to learn how to operate in that specific country. You have to learn how to deal. It's true that we're all Arab countries in the region. However, it's not the same in every other country. The procedures are different, the regulations are different. However, we're very glad to be visiting all these different countries and to be able to be the only MMA organization in the region that is able to tour these many different countries. It'd be very simple for me to say I'd like to stay home and do this here every week in my backyard, but no, we keep pushing ourselves to go to different countries to educate new markets about MMA and Desert Force, to expand, to grow, to make these MMA athletes the stars they deserve to be, household names throughout the Arab world.
No, that's great. Now, recently, Desert Force is also having a lot of international fighters in their cards. What are your overall plans in terms of growth in that sense? Where do you see? Where is your vision for Desert Force in the future? Because it is the largest MMA body in the Middle East. What is the vision for Desert Force in the long run, to conclude?
Yeah. So that's right. We do have international fighters coming in, and this is a step that we've decided to take for 2016. From now on, in every Desert Force event, there will be at least a couple of international fighters fighting against, let's say, the local stars. Desert Force has been building its athletes for the past 5 years, and I'm confident to say that a few of the Desert Force stars are really up to par with any up and coming athlete in the world. So we are going to open up our doors to more international fighters. We've already contracted recently David Baer, which is an undefeated European fighter. He's gonna fight Mohammed Ghurabi, which is the Academia champion, on January 25th. Christopher Silva is a Brazilian that teaches in Abu Dhabi. He's also gonna be fighting Anis Hajjaji, which is also a black belt in BJJ. So we're gonna see a Brazilian black belt jiu-jitsu expert against a Moroccan or Arab black belt BJJ expert. So we're gonna be mixing up more and more fighters. We're also gonna have Filipino fighter in Desert Force Dubai. There will be hopefully an Indian. So we're mixing it up. We are mixing it up, and we're contracting more and more fighters for the future events from different countries, from different nationalities, to mix up and make Desert Force more international. It is getting more international coverage. Now we need to make more international fights. And that's a plan of growth for the fighters themselves, for the league, and for the level of fighting we would like Desert Force to represent.